Hello Tarot friends, this is Ultraviolet Morgan, and today's pick a card video is going to be, or pick a card reading is going to be a message from your ancestors about abundance and gratitude. So, this is pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. I suppose we could turn them, but that's just not going to work. So, they're going to be angled a little bit differently today, I suppose. So once again, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. I'm Ultraviolet Morgan, and I do videos about, what do I do videos about? Obviously, I do pick a card readings and tarot talk. Sorry, moving some crinkly things out of the way. Gosh, I love this. Tarot topics, unboxings, and other fun spiritual things. If that sort of content interests you, please hit the subscribe button and click on the bell for updates. And if you enjoy pick a card readings, please click the like. And if you have any idea, any questions that you would like me to do for pick a card reading, I am definitely taking some suggestions. If you're interested in a personal reading, contact me and we'll work something out. Okay, so pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So I'm going to scooch these over. We're going to do pile 1, message from your ancestors. Fun fact, pile 1 for the, when I go through and put timestamps down. Fun fact, my ancestors, I have traced some of my ancestors back to Massachusetts Bay Colony. So, yeah, that's got some pluses and some minuses. Oh, 4 of Cups. So this card definitely does not say gratitude. This card says we're dealing with some feelings of discontent. Let's see, what else do we have? The Tower. Okay. Wow. Message from your ancestors. 4 of Wands in reverse. So here we have the Tower crumbling down, and here we have sort of our card of foundations sort of flipped upside down. And we have the King of Cups suggesting sort of, okay, so far what I'm feeling like your ancestors want you to know is that you're feeling really discontent right now, but there's something that's about to happen that's really about to shake everything up and kind of flip everything up on its head. But it looks like you're gonna really have not too difficult of a time keeping your emotional balance during all this upheaval, which is a plus, right? And then we have the World upside down. So yeah, I see your world really being flipped right upside down. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air just popped into my head. The theme song. Okay, we have the Star. So we do have some hope and possibility here. The King of Hazards. Wow. And 2 of Swords. It seems like, you know, as far as gratitude and, wow, as far as gratitude and prosperity, I feel like your message is basically you're not really happy for things the way that they are right now, and there's definitely just they won't stay that way. They will not stay that way. But apparently it feels like everything's kind of getting all flipped around, but usually the Tower is usually an upsetting card, and with the world upside down, you have the foundations turned upside down. But then this King of Cups is just sitting here so serene in the midst of all of this chaos. So I feel like maybe this upheaval isn't so much of a negative thing. It isn't so much of a upsetting thing as maybe it's just some excitement and some sort of drama that you might even enjoy. And then we have, I gotta move these up because they're just not even showing up. The Star, sorry about that, guys. King of Hazards and the Two of Swords. It's like King of Hazards is the King of Pentacles. He has everything he wants. The Two of Swords is, some indecision here, but I feel like Two of Swords can also be sort of a balance, equilibrium, a little bit of an uneasy equilibrium. It seems like you will be achieving that in the midst of all these crazy things happening. So maybe your ancestors just want you to know that you can be grateful for hope, and you can be grateful for your ability to sort of remain calm in the midst of all the craziness that's going on or that's going to be going on. Here we have Fake It Till You Make It. Okay. And Time for Crayons. Wow. And back to the basics. Back to the basics. Breathing, meditating, centering. Yeah. So it looks like with all of the craziness that's about to start going on in your life, you're just going to break out the crayons and be chill through it all. And maybe your ancestors are just kind of there saying they'll hold your hand and they'll keep you steady. During this whole thing, and they just want you to know, I think that really that it's either that it's temporary or that it's positive or that it's just a storm that you're gonna weather. Look at this. Chaos and conflict and the never-ending story. So it just does seem like everything's about to go crazy, but you're going to be completely fine. And so, like the song says, it's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. So those of you who chose pile number 1, I'm seeing, things kind of going crazy, but you're maintaining. You apparently just doing an excellent job of maintaining. You're not really losing anything. You're not, I don't see you suffering. I see you holding out hope and maybe even somehow benefiting from the craziness around you. So then your ancestors just want you to know that you don't have to let the waves take you. You can just find your equilibrium and just maintain a really calm sense of balance despite whatever is going on around you. So for those of you who chose pile 2, we'll do pile 2 now, and we'll see what your message from your ancestors is. So you have the Four of Wands upright, so you do have a steady foundation, and you're starting out from a pretty happy, celebratory sort of space, but then here we go right into the Five of Pentacles. So there could be some difficulty coming up. It's just so jarring. And then what is this? The Knight of Wands. Wands in reverse. So, yeah, okay, so I'm feeling like you're kind of getting stuck in a rut here, is what's happening. I mean, we have this foundation and everything's good, but then we have this sense of loss and despair, and then we have this, our Knight of Wands is reversed, so he's not going anywhere like he should be. So I feel like you're really stuck in a rut. Three of Wands, yeah. Stuck in a rut. Having trouble moving forward. There's the Knight of Cups. And then we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. So interesting because pile 1 had the King of Pentacles upright and the Four of Wands in reverse. So I really feel like you're not appreciating what you have, and you're really stuck in patterns, old patterns that are not benefiting you. With the King of Cups in reverse, also feeling that you're, it's like you have everything, but you just don't feel it. You know, it's not reaching into your heart like the Knight of Cups wants to do. And here's the Fool. And here's the Seven of Swords. Here's the Empress. Queen of Hazards reversed. So now we have the King and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like the home life situation is really sort of stagnant. You're probably getting sick of being at home. Okay, what do you love? So yeah, there's a total sense of kind of, you've really lost touch with whatever it is that you love. You've really lost touch with any sort of sense of passion. Feels like life is really dull right now. Ask your spirit helpers. Time to go. It might be time to make a change. It might be really time to get out of this rut and out of your comfort zone. All that glitters. There's something else that's out there that's kind of beyond the four walls of familiarity. I think that your ancestors really want you to look beyond, because you know the answers are just not at home. The things that you're seeking are not at home. They're not really kind of with the traditional. They're kind of, and here we have the Empress. So with the Emperor, we have a very traditional and structured, you know. And then with the Empress, we have more of the feminine, softer qualities. I just really feel like this reading is telling you to explore the things that you love, the things that you've tucked away, that you've felt like, you know, weren't practical or whatever, that aren't what's the word I want? You know, not to conform, not to, and here we have the Fool, you know, really step out of this comfort zone, step out of these old ideas that are holding you back, that are kind of just keeping you really penned in. I think that's what your ancestors want you to know, because I don't think you're feeling as vibrant and alive as you could be, as you should be, as they want you to be. So that is your reading for pile number 2. Pile number 3, message. What do your ancestors want you to know? Okay, what is this? This is the Eight of Pentacles. So my ancestors were Puritans, and they believed in hard work, diligence, and all those types of qualities. All right, here we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. So, yeah, definitely giving me that feeling of slow down, pay attention to the details, pay attention to the routines and the crossing your T's, dotting your I's, making sure everything is really in order, not trying to rush, but trying to get it right. The Eight of Cups, walking away from something. Four of Swords, some restfulness. Nine of Swords, some bad dreams, anxieties. But it's in reverse, so it's like you're coming out of it. Another cards of sleeping and sleeping in dreams. So I'm wondering if you guys are having some especially vivid dreams right now. Yeah. I feel like dreams are definitely a real big player. King of Swords. King of Swords. So the King of Swords is, about, what's the word I want? Logic and thoughts and learning and information and the mind, which I think really kind of goes over here. Something is really going on in your mind. Page of Cups in reverse again gives me the idea that you're having some dreams, possibly some nightmares. Probably you're under a lot of stress. I'm thinking just trying to live up to all the expectations of others and yourself, being really hard on yourself. I'm getting a feeling of perfectionist, high achiever, just wanting to do everything perfectly, maybe feeling like you want to just walk away because it's not as perfect as you wanted it to be. Wow, and then we have the Six of Swords in reverse, kind of holding you back. Alright, claim your boundaries. It's not personal. Mending. And co-create. How interesting. So claim your boundaries. It's not personal. Mending and co-create. So whatever is stressing you out is not personal. It's might be feeling personal. And claim your boundaries, I really think, with all of this, maybe you need to work on some boundaries of your some of you maybe are empaths or something like that. Those types of boundaries, your sort of psychic boundaries, to keep things that aren't yours sort of out of your sphere, out of your connection. And with mending and co-creating, this is really just sort of so interesting, because here is not personal and claim your boundaries, right? And then mending and co-creating, I feel like this is where did he go? We had the King of Swords, right? King of Swords, boundaries, it's not personal, but then with mending and co-creating, it's like, I'm kind of getting a feeling it's kind of coming in now, that the mending and co-creating, I had kind of taken it to be like mending relationships with someone else, but now I'm thinking, no, that's not really quite right. I think it's mending within yourself and co-creating with the universe and not taking things personally. And we have the walking away and then not moving away. This is a whole lot of internal. Everything here is telling me that your ancestors are kind of trying to connect with you internally, spiritually, to get you to raise your protection, your energetically, and to keep yourself energetically with good boundaries, and to at the same time to be able to work better and more so with the higher energies, to fix these painful situations that you're dealing with. Really seeing a lot of sadness and pain, but kind of working through it, kind of moving it through and processing and hopefully transmutating in order to co-create. So that's what I have for you guys for pile 3. I just channeled the message and hope that it's something that you can resonate with and that it's helpful for you. So thank you for joining me. Be well, and we'll see you again soon.